get some! I'm trying out new intros for these videos. I'm going to see what sticks. Probably not that one. Let's try some others. Citric acid. Existential crisis. Abominable. No, these suck. All right, we'll figure that out later. Well, the weather outside is something. Well, it's winter in Japan, and you know what that means. Let's say it together at the same time. Buying clothes for tall people that are skinny and have stupid long arms is really difficult. I'd say my strike rate for buying good long sleeve clothes, like, this is okay. My strike rate's about 60%. I look like if a man in his 30s finally went through puberty. I look like if the Hulk got angry, instead of getting buff, he just got 20 centimeters longer in the wrist. I look like someone started opening a packet of chopsticks and then just got bored. I look like I'm the main character in Big, but instead of super charming like Tom Hanks, I'm just kind of upsetting. I look like I went into the Marvel Super Soldier machine and came out Captain Lanky and disappointing. So, yep, that's just another winter of bitterly cold wrists. This week the weather was boss, so like an old wizard once taught me, go out and ride your bike in the nice weather and try not to fall off while you're recording, you dumb idiot. Also, I'm not a wizard, I just have a long beard. After that, I went to the game shop. Lots of flashing lights, lots of hilarious music. It was mostly just to stand there and look at the games that I could definitely not afford to buy. But what if I could? Hell yeah, definitely gonna find clothes that fit today. Years ago, I was really getting into handstands, doing acro yoga and stuff like that. So here's me trying my best to get back into it and practice with distressing results. Okay, first question this week is, what's it like living in tiny apartments in Japan? My first answer to that is the apartments in Japan, they're not all that tiny really. I mean, I lived in Hong Kong a while ago and the apartments were about half the size of this, if you can believe it, and some people had to fit families into a room, like a toaster-sized room, a cage, somewhere that you wouldn't really feel comfortable putting animals in a zoo. So I'm living by myself. I'm a tall person, as you can see. There's not a lot of size leeway for me, head-wise, width-wise, in certain doorways, and in this kitchen area you can see there's literally no headroom. I can't really turn around properly. The amount of times I've hit my chin and my nose and my forehead, the top of my head, and my eyeballs, and my vestigial limb that used to be here, but I knocked it off from walking through that door too many times. Oh my God, Richard, you did it! You got into Super NASA!
Yay! Ow!
So there are obviously some physical constraints with me living in places like this, but nothing psychologically that difficult. It's just about how you utilize your space. I can close this door and I've got my living area. There's this cool loft bit up here which I can use for storage. I think most people sleep up there. There's no chance, because as soon as I wake up bolt upright in the morning, I'm probably going to smash my head through the roof. People are going to think it's a Godzilla attack, the National Army will be here. So I put my bed on the floor over here in the corner, and much better. Living in a small place like this, it's just about utilizing your space, having distinct and discrete areas for doing things. So if you've got somewhere separate for eating, somewhere separately for living or resting and playing video games or watching TV, really helps you psychologically in places like this. It really does feel like it's much bigger and more spacious. The most important thing is just make sure that it's your own. Just get some cool Japanese teaware, get some interesting artwork, or just some knickknacks and things to slap all over the walls. And like, there are so many cool things, like interesting comfortable blankets and cushions, and get this super comfortable pants and pajamas, and you got this cool blanket that's really sort of, they call fuwa, which is just this kind of cloudy, really nice sensation stuff. You fill a room with that kind of stuff and it feels like home. It feels comfortable, and you might not have all the space you need. I long for a kitchen, I long for more space to just put things. You just make it work whatever happens. You're like a goldfish, just kind of fit to your surroundings. So be a goldfish. The next question is one that I'll probably keep coming back to and updating over time, but in essence, it's like, what's the dopest stuff about living in Japan that people don't really talk about? Three favorite things about living here at the moment are, number one, doing stuff at convenies, like doing stuff at convenience stores, basically. Sure, you can go and get delicious foods and drinks and stuff all the time. Those places never close. But awesome stuff, just like things that I take for granted probably a lot of the time. Like, I go and pay my bills there, I get things shipped to there, and can ship sometimes things from there. Like if you're returning things from Amazon, you can do it through Konbini sometimes. It's just a super awesome, convenient place. Send a fax. That's right, you can do faxes here. It's not that you can do them, sometimes you still have to. Japan's like this technological mullet. The business at the front is sort of new age technology. The party at the back is, you still have to do things like fax, and websites are terrible. Number two, bakeries. This might be a little more mainstream, but bakeries are dope. The bread, so bad for you, but super good. At the moment you can get these maple melon rolls, these corn bready things, and it's just, oh, delicious bready goodness. Number three, this thing that I used to do before, the virus. So I'd jump on a train after work, just pick a random line, pick a random station, get off, walk around, try and find an interesting restaurant, or just try and find anything of interest and stop and eat there. And it was awesome. You'd find some really cool, interesting places, and you'll find out, especially here where I live in Saitama, there's a lot of small places that you wouldn't otherwise go to. So just pick one at random, jump off, get to a restaurant, ooh, find some fun stuff. So my happiness this week is, it's Christmas! Ooh. It's Christmas time. I've loved Christmas since I was a kid. It was always my favorite holiday. Christmas is family. Family is everything. And Christmas was just the best time to spend with family. Since then, it's been really difficult to really embrace the Christmas spirit like I did when I was young. And of course, Christmas isn't everyone's cup of tea, but it is for me. And so this year, I'm just going to try. I'm going to watch a bunch of dumpy, stupid movies, Christmas ones. Netflix, you're a resource for the ages when it comes to shitty Christmas movies. Top notch. And I got this tree. I got a fake fireplace. I'm going to drink some hot stuff, eat lots of disgusting food, and just enjoy it. I'm going to go on a little trip, and I might see you from there next time. That's it. Please like and subscribe and leave some comments. I really want some questions be going. So hit that subscribe, get more people, get some rando strangers, freaky weirdos to watch, so we can get some real stupid questions. Bye.
Yay. Merry Christmas.